Afternoon. It is the final Formula One race of the season and it's underway in Abu Dhabi with Lewis Hamilton hoping to upset the odds to retain his world title. This is what he has to do if he is to stop his Mercedes teammate Nico Rosberg claiming his first world championship. If Hamilton doesn't finish on the podium, then it doesn't matter what Rosberg does. He will be champion, that's Rosberg. If Hamilton wins this race, and he is currently leading after starting from pole, just 2 laps gone so far, then Hamilton needs Rosberg to finish 4th or lower to become world champion. You can follow the race with commentary on BBC Radio 5 Live and the BBC Sport website. Cricket and a spell of brilliant bowling and fielding by England against India has pulled them back into contention on day 2 of the 3rd test. England were all out for 283 this morning, but took 3 wickets for 8 runs to fight back against India. And at the close of play, India were 271 for 6, trailing England by 12 runs. Jack Skelton reports.
A docile pitch and England similarly flat at the start of day 2 in Mohali, the tourists adding just 15 runs to their overnight total. So England would need to take their chances, but Jos Buttler couldn't cling on, the wicketkeeper missing his gloves perhaps. Murali Vijay would soon depart to spare Buttler's blushes, but 60 for 1 come lunch, this was India's morning. A bonus after the break. Adil Rashid successful with what had looked to be a review in vain. Jiteshwar Pujara is a man in form though, and he eased to 50, ensuring this was India's afternoon too, England's hopes ebbing away. But after tea they came flowing back. First a gift as Chris Wokes hung on to Pujara's miscue. Then the guile of Rashid's googly. Then greatness from Buttler. Throwing down the stumps of debutant Karan Nair. Missing his gloves? No chance. 3 wickets for just 8 runs, but at least India still had Virat Kohli, the captain moving to his 50. And suddenly they didn't, snared by his sparring partner Ben Stokes. After being reprimanded for yesterday's clash, Stokes was saying nothing. England were doing plenty. England's evening might just have made it England's day, but Ravichandran Ashwin is not the world's #1 all-rounder for nothing. His late flurry eroded England's advantage. India now just 12 runs behind. Jack Skelton, BBC News.
Celtic and Aberdeen meet in the Scottish League Cup final this afternoon. Manager Brendan Rodgers is aiming to win his first trophy with Celtic, and he's got his eyes on a possible treble of titles.
We want to win everything. We said that at the beginning of the season. We declared that. You know, Celtic is a winning club. It's used to winning, and for us it was the case of could we win in the best possible way. We always respect all the teams that we play and all the opponents that we have. So in terms of a treble, I haven't really thought of that. It was every single game, be the best that we can be and challenge ourselves to be better.
The first of the day's Premier League games is into the second half now. Watford could, at least until the later games kick off, go into 6th place with a win, but it is Stoke who are 1-0 up in that. Gomez with an own goal, their goalkeeper. Arsenal play Bournemouth at 2:15 and Everton travel to Southampton, while Manchester United are 12 points behind leaders Chelsea. They'll be looking to reduce that deficit when they play West Ham. And manager Jose Mourinho doesn't think they are out of the title race yet. That's all the sport for now. Lewis Hamilton is still leading the Grand Prix in Abu Dhabi, but Nico Rosberg is in 2nd place. Oh no, that has just changed. Rosberg is leading and he could win the Formula One World Championship in the next couple of hours.